K-dramas are all about the main leads. The cast of a K-drama adds soul to the storyline, and one of the most popular genres in K-drama is those that feature strong male leads. Let's be honest, who doesn't love a bad boy, at least on TV? Do you know what I mean, right? That cold, tough, smart, and confident protagonist on the outside, but sensible and tender inside. If you are looking for a drama with a main lead like that, it's a lucky day for you, because here are the top 10 badass leads in K-dramas that will literally roll your mind. Number 10. Tale of the Nine-Tailed. A thrilling tale of legends and love, Tale of the Nine-Tailed is an action-packed 2020 romantic fantasy drama. The mythical nine-tailed fox, or Gimeho, Iyun is traveling back and forth between the mortal world and the afterlife killing demons. He takes human form and settles in the city, completely assimilating into human society. Meanwhile, Namji-ah is a talented television producer who specializes in supernatural investigative TV programs. When she hears of a genuine nine-tailed fox living in the city, she is determined to get him as a guest on her TV show. Irang, the stepbrother of Iyun, is thought to be the most dangerous nine-tailed fox. For sport, he will unleash his seductive prowess upon humans by promising to grant them their wishes, only to trick them into paying a hefty price for their earthly desires. This fantastical mythical drama will have any viewer on the edge of their seat, wishing for more of the charm of Iyun and the strength of Namji-ah by the finale. Number 9. Vagabond. An ordinary man who comes across surprising circumstances that place him in the center of a huge corruption scandal. Cha Dal-kyun is a stuntman who dreams of becoming a world-famous action actor. His career is floundering, while he tries to take care of his nephew as his guardian. His nephew takes a flight from Incheon to Morocco for a taekwondo exhibition, but the flight crashes. In Morocco, Cha Dal-kyun sees someone in public, but that was a passenger on the fatal flight. He becomes convinced that someone or some group sabotaged his nephew's flight. Go Hae-ri is a NIS agent currently working undercover at the Korean embassy in Morocco. She is tasked by the embassy to help the bereaved families from the fatal flight. Cha Dal-kyun turns to Go Hae-ri for help in finding the man he saw in Morocco, who was a passenger on the flight. Soon, Cha Dal-kyun and Go Hae-ri uncover a far darker and more sinister conspiracy than they expected. Vagabond is an engaging drama to watch. The plot and the way the series is filmed make it very dynamic and enjoyable. There are many twists and turns that keep you coming back for more episodes. Number 8. The K2. In K2, Kim Jae-ha is a mercenary soldier, framed for a crime he didn't commit. Known as K2, Jae-ha seeks revenge with the help of the ruthless Choi Yoo-jin, the owner of JSS Security Company and the wife of Jang Se-jun, a presidential candidate. The K2 mission in the series is for Jae-ha to get to the truth and also get his revenge. Meanwhile, Jae-ha also becomes the patriotic bodyguard of the presidential candidate's reclusive and illegitimate daughter, Go An-na, a seemingly sweet girl with a friendly personality. Soon, he must choose between his loyalty to the cutthroat First Lady contender, Yoo-jin, or to his growing attraction to her stepdaughter, An-na. The K2 is a great show for those who love a mix of romance, political intrigue, and action. With powerful performances and beautiful martial arts scenes provided by our handsome main lead, the drama is a blast to watch. Number 7. Just Between Lovers. A major accident takes the lives of 48 people. The lives of the survivors, those who lost loved ones, and those connected to the parties blamed for the tragic event are also marked forever. When he was 15, Lee Gang-doo dreamt of playing for the Korean national soccer team, but the serious injury he incurred destroyed those dreams. In the years following, Gang-doo spends his days fighting through physical and emotional pain, as he struggles to support his sister, pay back a hefty debt, and live frugally. When she was 15, Ha Moon-soo lived through the accident but is still plagued by nightmares years later. She lives above the woman's bathhouse that her mother runs. She specializes in creating architectural models that are key safety elements in any major building planning process. Some years later, a construction project is due to kick off at the accident site. It brings back painful memories for Gang-doo, Moon-soo, and all those connected to the tragedy. While some oppose the project, others become involved in the construction process. As these people cross paths, they help each other to face their trauma and overcome their pain. Together, they move forward and find a new will to live and embrace the future. Number 6. The Smile Has Left Your Eyes. A drama centered around the unfolding relationship between free and unpredictable yet dangerous Kim Moo-young, who is also called a monster. He is the first assistant in a Korean beer brewery who becomes a suspect when a woman's suicide turns out to be murder. His life begins to change when he meets a kind, warm advertising designer named Yoo-jin Kang, who wishes to be Moo-young's safe haven. She bears as many emotional scars as him. Yoo-jin Kang also has a brother, a homicide detective named Yoo Jin-guk, with 27 years of job experience. He strives to reveal who Moo-young really is and attempts to keep his sister, Jin Kang, away from Moo-young, with whom she begins to know. The drama story is vastly different than most Korean dramas. It is a melodrama that sublimely incorporates the genres of thriller, mystery, romance, and tragedy of all things. And on top of your not-so-typical anti-hero lead, it sheds some light on some controversial topics. Kim Moo-young is a bit difficult to read and understand at first. He seems like a total punk with a chip on his shoulder, but once the story unfolds and we get to know his past and character, it becomes so much clearer. This is particularly the case when he meets Yoo-jin Kang and falls head over heels in love with her. Seeing his bad boy image melt away whenever he is on screen with her is exactly what we need to see. His love for her definitely overshadows the bad boy persona he is exuding. Number 5. Moon Lovers, Scarlet Heart Ryeo. Moon Lovers is about Go Ha-jin, who time travels during a solar eclipse to the Goryeo dynasty. She wakes up as Hae-soo and gets entangled in the fight for the throne among the ruling princes of the Wang family. However, Hae-soo ends up becoming romantically involved with one prince, Wang-soo, and finds herself entangled in a web of politics and the prince's fight for the throne. Prince Wang-soo took the international crowd by storm. His portrayal as the bad boy who tries so hard to not fall in love with Hae-soo is endearing to watch. He's in a constant struggle with succumbing to his bad boy ways, but his heart remains loyal to Hae-soo until the very end. People were so desperate for more of this loving pair that they are still hoping for a second season. Number 4. Happiness. Yoon Se-bom is a special agent with quick wits and reflexes, and another special quality. She earns the opportunity to move into a new apartment set aside for civil servants in a coveted apartment complex by pretending to marry high school friend Jung Yi-hyun. Yi-hyun is a detective investigating the spread of a mysterious disease. They are trapped in their apartment building when Han Tae-suk, head of the task force to control the spread of the disease, orders the complex to be sealed off from the rest of the city. Quarantine and disease reveal a social caste system, bringing out the best and worst of the apartment residents. Portraying pretty well the struggles with COVID-19, this drama brings out many versions of humans. It shows how layered this society is and depicts that class discrimination between people from upper and lower classes can survive even in such chaos. Besides, our bad boy, Yi-hyun, was endearing. He was tough and tried to always do the right thing. He also stuck out his neck to protect Se-bom at all costs. He protected the residents, even when they didn't deserve it. This was a guy who would face off against an entire battalion of armed military troops, literally chasing after a speeding car on foot with only his guts and a pistol. This was a guy who would stick his neck out for the safety of intellectuality challenged residents who would risk their lives for some cash. Number 3. Healer. Si Jung-hoo is a mercenary who will do whatever his clients ask, except kidnapping or killing people. He is known in his field as Healer, the best night courier in his business. He is given a mysterious mission from a client to monitor a young woman named Cha Young-sin, an online news reporter at a low-level news agency, and report everything she does. Healer applies for a job at Chase Company in disguise to accomplish the mission under a fake name. It starts like any other job for him, and never does he think that he will fall for the charming news reporter as they uncover a 20-year-old murder mystery. There is no such thing as a perfect K-drama, but Healer checks so many of the right boxes that it's not only easy to forgive its flaws, but it's also really easy to lose your heart to it. This show is consistently cracky and hits so many right notes all the way through that I couldn't help but be hooked. It's fast-paced, tells a solid story, and manages to be very engaging while it does so. The people feel real, the feelings feel real, and therefore, the squee feels real too. Plus, there's badass superhero-flavored cool on top of everything else, and in generous helpings to boot. Number 2. Vincenzo. Vincenzo Casano is a mafia consigliere who goes back to his home country, South Korea, with a single goal: to tear down the Gyumga Plaza building and claim his hidden gold. Well, actually, the real owner is a Chinese tycoon who passed away, but he's one of the few people who knows about it. In his attempt to take the treasure out of the building's basement, he meets an odd group of tenants. Because of this, Vincenzo's original plans change, and he somehow ends up fighting for the tenants' rights. Throughout the drama, you will see how Vincenzo is the ultimate anti-hero. Yes, he's ideal because he fights evil, but at the same time, he is one man who wouldn't bat an eyelash and will punish wrongdoers in the most brutal way you can ever think of. Let's just say that you can mess with anyone except for Vincenzo. Number 1. Flower of Evil. At number 1, we have Flower of Evil. The drama tells the story of Bai Ku-sung and Cha Ji-won, who together with their daughter make the image of a perfect family. However, unbeknownst to his family, Bai Ki-sung is hiding behind a stolen identity to cover up a cruel and shameful past. As a detective who looks into a series of murders, Ji-won grows suspicious of her husband and his ties to the crimes. As Ji-won continues to uncover Hee-sung's secrets, doubts about identity and love grow between the pair, posing the question if she truly is married to a killer. Flower of Evil is one of those shows that completely catches you off guard. This slow burn thriller is a very cleverly written show that not only subverts expectations, it also hops across various genres effortlessly without ever losing sight of its main premise. The story itself plays out as a combination of both a procedural crime drama and a cat-and-mouse thriller. This drama is a next-level masterpiece and offers our favorite and dearest Lee Jun-gi playing the cold and badass main lead. That was all for today's list. Let me know about any other dramas you would add to this list and comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, happy binge watching.